Guys, welcome to today's daily reading. I'm going to do this reading and also an extended for it. The question that I'd like to ask today for the reading is what is blocking you, or what's stopping you from making progress or ending a cycle and starting a new one, or making it to the next step or stage. What is blocking you that you maybe, don't realize? Spirit, what is blocking? Oh, and before I start here, this is a general timeless reading. It's not specific to any zodiac sign. Let's see, anything else I need to say? Oh, please like, share, and subscribe if this video resonates with you, and comment down below. That would really help me get this message to anyone who needs to hear it. Spirit, please give me clear messages for anyone who needs to hear this. We're looking for what is the blockage that's keeping them from progression. What's the blockage, Spirit? Not feeling like you're good enough. It says, compare to no one. We all have our journey and our own rhythm. It's okay to want more from yourself, but be gentle with yourself in the process. Be your own supporter rather than your own enemy. So that's going to be the overall energy of the reading, but I'm going to pull a few more of these. Anything else, Spirit, that you have to indicate what's blocking them right now? My love is stronger than arguments and fights. Your ego will always try to win you. You are much more than your ego. Whenever you find yourself in an argument, ask yourself, does it really matter? Is this worth giving away my peace? Spirit, what other information do you have on this blockage? Okay. I trust myself to make the right decision. Always try to be your best supporter. The true magic starts when you believe in yourself. So you are it seems like you're trying to make a decision based on trying to be the one who is right. You're not seeing something eye to eye with someone. You don't agree on how to proceed. And it may be both of you in this situation feel that the way you see this is right and that the other person is wrong. So maybe the answer would be outside of this box of who's right about this. Does it really matter? Is this worth giving away my peace? And the other thing is, you're not trusting yourself to make the right decision. This says, I release all negative thoughts about the past and all worries about the future. So so why worry about something that hasn't happened yet when you can just as easily choose to believe that it will all work out? So there's something from your past that has made you believe the way you do, see this from the perspective that you see it from. And it's based on negative information, bad things that happened in the past. And maybe this is your way of saying, well, I know from past experience, if I do X, Y, and Z, I'm going to get burned. And so you're filtering all of the information about your present situation through a filter of the past. And it may be that the person you're dealing with isn't like anyone you've met in your past. So this filter is like kind of like a throwing the baby out with the bathwater situation. Like seeing red flags that you've misunderstood. Or just assuming that all people are the same. So the way you're viewing what you're seeing about this person is assuming that all people are the same. And that needs to be the part that changes. That you don't assume all people are the same. And that all situations like this situation all end the same way. You can't assume those things because those things aren't true. What they teach us in school, when you take a multiple choice test, if you read a question that says always or never, not to pick that answer, because nothing is ever always or never. So it says, I release all negative thoughts about the past and all worries about the future. So I feel like you're not trusting this situation. You're so afraid that the past is going to repeat itself, or somebody's going to let you down or hurt you. Or maybe even a lack mentality. When you worry about the future, sometimes that can be financial worries. And I think, let me see. Let's just pull a few more. Anything else, Spirit, that you want to bring out? I'm doing my best, and that is enough. We can grow only by accepting our current limitations. Time will bring new skills, but also new limitations. And each time we will do our best with what we have. So here this is, I feel like this is at the center problem here is here on either side. I'm getting messages here about not trusting somebody else, not trusting a situation that reminds you of how you think situations like this have gone down in the past. And then the center column is all about you. I am enough. I trust myself to make the right decision. I am doing my best, and that is enough. And I'm getting something here like, and here this is to do with the ego. like I'm getting a feeling like somebody is afraid to be made a fool of, for somebody to make a fool of them. Like I'm not gonna trust you and make this decision and have it not work out, and then I look like a fool. It's okay to do your best, and that is enough. You are enough. You may be saying to yourself that you're not good enough for a person, or you're not good enough for a situation, but you are. And doing your best is always enough. Things don't always work out perfectly, but sometimes things can work out way better than you're afraid that they will. So you need to know that you're enough. You're doing your best is enough. You don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to be perfect. There's a saying, let me try to remember this correctly. You don't need to be perfect to begin to be perfect. So in your process of trying to become perfect or perfecting yourself, you don't need to be perfect, but improving upon yourself. You don't need to be perfect before you start. You have to start to work on something to improve yourself. Like you have to walk before you can run, or crawl before you can walk. Anything else, Spirit? I am strong and resilient. Think of a situation when you showed strength. How did you feel? How did you recover? Acknowledge that every situation you surpass only makes you stronger and more resilient. So here again, I'm getting like somebody afraid to make the wrong choice. Somebody afraid that if they made the wrong choice and it didn't work out, like they couldn't bear it. Like it would be the end of them, it would crush them. But that isn't true. You are strong. And even if the situation didn't work out the way you hope, you're resilient, and you would come out stronger for having tried and having experienced something new. It's like people who see vulnerability as a weakness, and that just isn't true. Vulnerability is a strength. You have to be strong to share and be open and trust. That takes strength. So to be vulnerable makes you a strong person. If you're willing to tell people how you feel, what you think. So just remember, you are strong. You can make it through things, even if the things you attempt fail. And if you choose to trust somebody with these cards here, if you choose to trust someone and you open up, and if it doesn't work out, then if you've just added somebody to your life and you can go separate ways and still be friends, and your life will have been better for just having known this person. Everyone is our teacher. Everyone has something to teach us. So, anything else? Happiness is a choice. I choose happiness today. So, I'm gonna put that under this one. This is, does it really matter? Is this worth giving away my peace? You choose what to focus on. Pick a positive thought that you have. Allow the feeling to spread through your body and feel the joy. Repeat daily. I'm actually going to put that here because this says release negative thoughts, and this one says to have positive thought. Focus on the positive. So the way that you have the strength to get through anything in life, know that you're strong and resilient. Know that you're good enough. You can be happy even when tough things happen. And I really do believe, in fact, I know that everything that happens to us is for our highest and greatest good. Any situation that doesn't work out, it's for your highest good that it didn't work out. Or it might not have been the right time. I know you can look back at situations and say, well, I'm glad that didn't happen then, because if it had happened at that point, you know, things wouldn't have been it wouldn't have been as good of an environment to start off with. So sometimes things don't happen when we want them to because the timing isn't right. I really believe that Spirit is working out things for us and knows the timing, like orchestrating perfect divine timing for everything. And Spirit knows everything that you're going to learn and experience along the way. So while you're sitting and waiting for some situation that you were hoping to work out, waiting for something to come through that just seems like it's never going to work because I can't see eye to eye with this person, or I don't trust myself to make the right decision here. You know, all of these doubts and fears. You could call these thoughts. I call them fears. Yes, it is good to think things through. Probably more than I think them through because I'm a double fire sign and a water sign. So I'm all driven by passion and emotion, not like slow-moving earth energy or thoughtful energy like the air signs. So, yes, I could learn how to think things through more, and I actually have been. But for people who think too much, as a double fire sign, I am here to tell you, follow your heart. Sometimes what you call thinking and being careful is overthinking and is acting from a place of fear, not love. Fear is not the best way to act. Fear isn't the best way to make decisions. The power to change my world lies within me. If you concentrate on the negative, you will only see problems. If you concentrate on the positive, you will find solutions. The power lies in your thoughts. Don't sabotage yourself for something that hasn't happened yet. Exactly. If you concentrate on the negative, you will only see problems. If you concentrate on the positive, you will find solutions. The power lies in your thoughts, whether they're negative or positive. Don't sabotage yourself for something that hasn't happened yet. That's exactly what I was saying. You don't assume that you know how that everyone is the same. Everybody has the same intentions and the same motives, and everyone is just going to let me down in the end. Everyone's just going to hurt me in the end. Everyone's just going to use me in the end. You can't assume that everyone's going to do the same thing. And you can't assume every situation ends the same way. So the power to change your world lies within you. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. I feel like this was a very clear message for somebody who needed to hear this, or some people, I should say. And I'm going to go ahead and take this to an extended, and I'll be looking for advice and the likely outcome if you follow the advice. That's it. That's all I have for you. Okay, bye.